Well, hello there. Clubs asked me if I could do a progression of these sunspots. Now, so you know, I don't have an equatorial mount, so these pictures aren't taken at the same time of day, and they're not going to look like NASA's images that go straight across. So mine are going to be from the perspective of a human being down here on Earth looking up, which will change the position throughout the day and each day thereafter. So again, it's not going to be like NASA's, so there we go. Now let's start. So I'm going to go back to August 27th. That's when I was following that cluster that was already past the middle of the sun. And so then we'll go to the 28th, and it's barely noticeable on the very bottom, bottom left. But that one is just coming over there. And then the next day, on the 29th, you can see both 2673 and 2674 coming more into view. And the cluster looks like it's gotten smaller up there as it heads off around nearing the backside. Then we go to the 30th, and boy, they're coming into view now. Now the cluster is still up at the top. It hasn't gone around to the back yet. And now we're going to go to September 1st. And those look, let me check something here, just a second. Okay, now in between the 30th and the 31st, that's where I may have made my mistake about the numbering system, because on the 31st, that's when, even though 26, 73, and 74, the big ones down at the bottom, are they've already been on the facing us for several days now. Then that new group came up, so that's why it must be a later numbering system for that. And then the cluster group is still up at the top nearing the edge. Then on September 1st, yeah, that was my sky. Enough said about that. But you could actually, it's hard to see, but you can still see the sunspots there through the muck. Now my skies don't get much better on the 2nd, but we can see 2674 looks a lot bigger and strung out, and 2673 just looks so small down there off to the right of it. Now the next day is, we got the string going sideways, and then 2673, it's starting to change, isn't it? That was the 3rd. Now we go to the 4th. Yeah, it's changed its shape, appears to be quite active. And the next day, it's changed shape a little bit more. Now we're on the September 5th. And then September 6th, which would be yesterday, it looks kind of similar to the day before, but it looks like the other one, unless it's just a bad image, which could be. But the other one, 2674, doesn't look as bad in the middle, in between those, in between that string. Anyway, and then today on the September 7th, here we go, as they're nearing the edge. And 2673 still looks, the shape looks a little bit different, but apparently they're saying it's still shooting off X-class flares as of even today, September 7th. And 2674 doesn't look, it's got that black hole there, but the string there, it's getting less and less noticeable in between there. So there we go. I can run through them real quick again, just real quickly. Now these times are different. 4:37 p.m. on the 27th, 10:34 a.m. on the 28th, 12:38 p.m. on the 29th, 10:10 a.m. on August 30th, 8:58 a.m. on the 31st. Yeah, September 1st. That was at 3:13 p.m. September 2nd, 8:37 a.m. 1:32 p.m. September 3rd. 4:18 p.m. September 4th. 12:16 p.m. on September 5th. 10:12 a.m. on the 6th. And today at 9:05 a.m. on September 7th. Today is Thursday. So there you go, clubs. Alrighty, take care. Bye now.